Take Mount Everest. Now flip it upside down and drop it into the ocean. It would still have more than 2 kilometers of water above its peak before it touched the deepest point on Earth. That point has a name, Challenger Deep, and it sits at the southern end of the Mariana Trench, nearly 10,935 meters below the surface. Down there, the pressure is roughly 1,071 times what you feel standing at sea level, about 8 tons pushing on every square inch. No sunlight has ever reached that place, not once in the history of Earth. And yet, something lives there. Something is always living there. Segment 2. The Science Foundation. The ocean isn't one place. It's a stack of worlds, each darker and stranger than the last. Sunlight fades out around 200 meters down. By 1,000 meters, you're in permanent night, the midnight zone. Then comes the abyss. Then finally, the deepest layer of all, the hadal zone, named after Hades, god of the underworld. For most of history, scientists assumed the hadal zone was basically dead. Too cold, too dark, too crushing for anything complex. The temperature at that depth hovers just above freezing, and there's no plant life to build a food chain from. No sunlight means no photosynthesis. But life doesn't need sunlight. It just needs energy. And down in the trenches, there's a different kind of engine running: chemosynthesis. Certain bacteria pull energy not from light, but from chemical reactions, often built around sulfur seeping out of the seafloor. Build an ecosystem on that instead of sunlight, and suddenly the deepest, darkest place on the planet isn't empty. It's just running on a different fuel. Segment 3. The Recent Research Anchor. Here's how strange it actually is down there. In 2025, a Chinese research team sent a submersible called Fendouzhe, Striver, down into 3 hadal trenches, including the Mariana. What they found overturned the old assumption completely. At depths up to 9,533 meters, they found thousands of tubeworms and mollusks living in dense colonies. Not scattered survivors, but a full, thriving ecosystem sitting nearly 10 kilometers underwater. And that was just the animals big enough to see. When the same project, called MEER, analyzed the sediment itself, they found more than 7,500 new species-level microbial genomes, almost 90% of which had never been recorded anywhere before. An entire hidden biosphere, catalogued in a single expedition. The adaptations get specific too. Scientists studying the hadal zone found an amphipod species, a small shrimp-like crustacean, living comfortably between 6,800 and 11,000 meters down, deeper than almost anything else on the planet. And swimming above the sediment is a fish built for exactly this pressure, the hadal snailfish, the deepest living fish ever documented. Pale, translucent, gelatinous, engineered by evolution to not simply survive the crush, but to thrive in it. Some of these microbes have gone one direction. Some have gone the complete opposite. Certain species carry small, stripped-down genomes built for doing one job with total efficiency, while others carry larger, more flexible genomes that let them adapt as conditions shift. 2 totally different survival strategies evolved side by side in the same patch of freezing, lightless mud. Segment 4. Closing summary plus teaser. So here's where it stands. The deepest point on Earth isn't a wasteland. It's a fully functioning, largely unmapped biosphere, running on chemistry instead of sunlight, packed with thousands of species we didn't know existed until a handful of dives in the last 2 years. We've explored more of the moon's surface than we have of the hadal zone. And every trip down seems to rewrite what we thought was possible.